On today's episode, Dad messes up the name to his own show.
Dad got here. God, I can't even say my own name.
Mispronounces words.
Our star and optional ingredient.
And gives things inappropriate names.
The spinny blade of death.
Who got this? Dad got this.
What's up, DGT Alliance? Dad got here. God, I can't even say my own name. That's terrible. Dad got this is here in the kitchen today, and I'm cooking up some breakfast. It's kind of early this morning. I've got my coffee. Don't anger me. I could snap you away. This is an outlet purchase. $5.99. Watch my Disney outlet videos. But I'm cooking up some Instant Pot egg bites. These are kind of a copycat recipe of the Starbucks sous vide egg bites. I make these sous vide also, but this one's gonna be an Instant Pot one because it's a lot easier than the sous vide. All you need to do is use one of these silicone egg molds. You can get them on Amazon. I'll throw a link down in here for you. Just be known, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you purchase something from there, I get a little bit to help the Dad Got This empire. But we need one of these, we need a blender, we need an Instant Pot, and some fixins. So Dad's recipe uses 4 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of your favorite cheese, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and then in here I've got some garlic powder, onion powder, some basil, salt, and pepper. I'll put all the I'll put all the exact ingredients in the description in the video. There will be a link to the recipe on the website. It'll be flashing on the screen. Don't worry, you'll know what's what. But you take everything other than our star and optional ingredient. Man, I am mumble mouth today. And that's the basic ingredients of these egg bites. You can also throw any kind of cooked meat or veggies or anything you want to put in them. Dad's using Spam. For those of you who don't know, Dad's wife is Filipino, and they love Spam over in the Philippines. It's very, very popular. Dad has also gotten to love Spam. The stuff is delicious. All I did was saute it up in a pan a little bit to toast it up a little bit, and that's it. We throw everything other than the Spam in a blender, zap it up, and then you stir in your Spam at the end. So Dad's gonna open up his blender. He's gonna take a sip of his coffee. We're gonna go with the eggs. The nice thing about this recipe is it's more of a guideline than a recipe. You can kind of mix and match and mess with this quite a bit to change it up. You can change the fixins, you can change the spices, you can adjust the egg ratio, you can use, I've seen people use sour cream instead of heavy cream, I've seen people use cottage cheese, and basically what you're doing is you're just adjusting the texture of the egg and the flavor, and you can get all different kinds of results. Dad likes the way this one comes out. So this is as easy as a recipe as it gets. You're literally dumping stuff in a blender, lining up those arrows in Dad's fancy little blender. After you dump everything in your blender, turn it on and just pulse it. We're gonna go ahead and remove the spinny blade of death. I don't think that's what they call it. That'd be awesome. If I made a blender and it was a manual, I would literally put in the parts list, spinny blade of death. I don't know if anyone would buy it or I'd get sued. But then you just dump in those. You don't want to blend those because that'll be a weird texture. And Dad's just gonna do a little mix. And then you don't have to spray these with anything. You just go ahead and pour it in. And you want to try to keep them even unlike what Dad just did there and poured way too much in that one. Just fill them up. You might have a little bit of extra left like I do, but that's okay. So take the lid off. And Dad has the fancy trivet with the handles, which makes this process really nice because it helps you lower and pick up the egg bites from the Instant Pot a lot easier. Your other option is you can make a sling out of tinfoil. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just kind of go ahead and fold your tinfoil, and then you just put it into the Instant Pot like this. And now you've got these two little handles that you can pull up with and help you get this thing out. Dad's not using his tinfoil for that. Dad's gonna go ahead and take his Trivet, and I'm gonna place my egg bite mold right on top of it because I get to get that set up, my little handle set up. And then you want to cover these because the condensation from the Instant Pot is gonna start dripping down on top of this thing. And it just makes them look not quite as nice. So Dad's tinfoil was a little large, but that's fine. So you just want to go ahead and get the top part covered. And make sure that you push that tinfoil all around because otherwise it's not going to fit in your Instant Pot. Speaking of your Instant Pot, we need to add 1 cup of water to the Instant Pot underneath the trivet. If you have the larger, I have a 6 quart. If you have an 8 quart, add 2 cups of water. It's just the way that one works. Cup of water. There we go. There you go. So we're gonna cook this on manual for 8 minutes. 8. Make sure your toggle on the top is set to sealing. Lots of people who are new to Instant Pot don't realize that if you don't put that to sealing, it's never gonna come up to pressure and it's never gonna cook. It's gonna take about 5 or 10 minutes for it to come up to pressure, 8 minutes to cook, and then we're gonna do what's called a natural release. A natural release is nothing more than just leave it alone. Let it sit for 10 minutes, and that's gonna let the steam naturally release from the unit, and you can go ahead and open it up. You could also do what's called a quick release, which is where you push the toggle to venting as soon as you're done cooking, and steam's gonna shoot up like a choo-choo train. So there's all sorts of different reasons why you would use a natural versus a quick release. This one, they just come out better with a natural release, so that's what we're gonna do. And now we're gonna wait and drink coffee. I'll see you guys in like 20 or 30 minutes. Take 2 on sous vide egg bites. Dad messed up the removal of the first ones and they didn't look pretty. Tasted fantastic, I can tell you. But Dad wanted to do them again so we can get some pretty looking ones for some photos. So these are done. Followed the exact same recipe. Pop that and remove our foil. Now, can I get them out without screwing it up? So the last time I didn't do a runaround. There we go. That looks pretty decent. And there you go. There they are out of the molds. You can see them real well. Looks nice. Steaming. And you go ahead and you just stick these in the fridge. You can microwave them. 15-20 seconds usually is pretty good, depending on your microwave. Might be 30. But they're quick little fast breakfasts. They're awesome. Eat them with a spoon, hold them in your hand and pop them in your mouth. I love them. You can make so many different varieties of these. It's ridiculous. These are delicious. That's Instant Pot egg bites. Dad got this style. Of course, Dad screwed it up and had to do it twice and mumbled mouth his way through it, but look at them. Egg bites. Perfect. If you would please subscribe and comment and do all that kind of hit the bell for my videos, I would really appreciate it. Dad's growing like crazy, but I can use every subscriber I can. So if you're enjoying my content, please subscribe. Also, right now, I'm doing a giveaway. When I reach 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a Loungefly Christmas backpack. Go ahead and check out the link that I'm going to throw up here for that. If it's still going on by the time this launches, I don't know. Maybe I'll be doing a different giveaway. Dad's always doing stuff. So please, check it out. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And remember, Dad doesn't do outros. So that's it.